The ash had fallen into silence. The feathers touched the stone. The prophecy had opened wide where I had stood alone. The owl watched above the altar, her eyes like frozen flame, and every voice beneath the roots was calling out my name. I placed my hands upon the stone, no fear inside my breath, and through its cold and ancient heart I heard the song of death. Stone and feather, root and flame. Owl Priestess, speak the name. I was the daughter of the grove. I was the keeper of rain. I was the one the dead had chosen to carry all their pain. The rooms beneath my skin were burning, but they did not make me bleed. They opened every hidden door the living could not read. The forest bent around me, the mountains held their breath. The owl spread her sacred wings between the world and death. I am the Owl Priestess, the voice beneath the storm. I hear the dead in root and flame. I do not walk alone. I am the Owl Priestess, the keeper of the name. Where old gods speak through silent earth, I rise through ash and flame. I saw the Drakkar in the darkness, black sail across the foam. I saw the shore beyond the living, where buried voices roam. I saw the kings without their kingdoms. I saw the mothers weep. I saw the gods behind the mountain waking from their sleep. They did not ask me for worship. They did not ask for gold. They gave me every forgotten name the northern earth could hold. Hear the stone, follow feather. Oh, wake the dead, bind together. Then from the roots the voices gather. Then from the sky the owl cried. Then from the stone the old gods answered. No name truly dies. The dead live where memory carries. The gods breathe where stories remain. The forest keeps what fire devours. The owl returns what darkness claims. I stood between the living world and all that slept below, and through my breath the ancient north began again to grow. One stone for the silence, one out for the sight, one grove for the hidden, one flame in the night, one voice for the fallen, one path through the sea, one priestess of the old gods where fate was meant to be. So let the old stone breathe again. Let every root reply. Let every feather touch the dark and open up the sky. I carry not a crown of gold. I carry what remains. The dead, the gods, the sacred grove, the owl, the stone, the name. I am the owl could wash down. I placed my hand upon its surface, cold as a buried bone, and all the silence of the north began to speak alone. Names in stone, names in rain, names beneath the roots again. Names in stone, names in rain, names beneath the roots again. It whispered kings without their thrones and queens without their halls. It whispered children lost to winter, warriors behind walls. It whispered mothers by the fire, seers beneath the moon. It whispered every broken oath the world forgot too soon. The owl watched from my shoulder, her eyes were pale and white, and through her gaze the ancient dead were standing at my side. The stone whispered names, the forest held them near. The dead were not forgotten, their voices still were here. The stone whispered names, through ash, through root, through flame, and every room beneath my hand was burning with a name. I heard the name of one who sailed beyond the frozen sea. I heard the name of one who died so her clan could still be free. I heard the name of one who saw the black ships in a dream. I heard the name of one who drowned but never lost the stream. Each name became a spark of fire, each spark became a thread, and through the stone the living world was tied back to the dead. Stone remembers, blood remembers, runes awaken, fate returns. Stone remembers, blood remembers, runes awaken, fate returns. I did not ask the stone for glory, I did not ask for gold. I asked why I was chosen to hear what it still holds. The answer came like thunder beneath the roots and rain, because the owl is open sight, and you must speak the names. One name for the river, one name for the flame, one name for the raven, one name for the slain, one name for the mother, one name for the seer, one name for the kingdom that still waits to appear. So I carved them in my breathing, I carried them in song. I swore before the sacred stone their silence would not last long. Let the forest hear them, let the owl take flight, let the names beneath the stone rise through the northern night. The stone whispered names, the forest held them near. The dead were not forgotten, their voices still were here. The stone whispered names, and I became their flame. The priestess of the owl and stone would carry every name. The stone whispered names, The forest wrapped me in its breath before my hands grew cold. The roots were singing under me, the stones were dark and deep. The owl kept watch above my cradle while the old gods dreamed in sleep. Daughter of roots, daughter of rain, daughter of silence, bearer of name. They found me where the birches bent, where moonlight touched the moss, where every leaf remembered fire and every branch knew loss. The sacred grove did not speak loud, it whispered through the ground. It placed its shadows in my blood and wrapped my heart in sound. The stone breathed softly near the trees. The owl turned her head, and through the dark between her wings I heard the ancient dead. I am the daughter of the sacred grove, the child of root and flame. The forest carved me out of night and gave the dead my name. I am the daughter of the sacred grove, where hidden spirits rise. The owl has placed the northern stars inside my waking eyes. I learned the language of the bark, the prayer of falling snow. I learned which shadows carried grief and where the old winds go. No temple roof was built for me, no silver bell was rung. The forest was my sacred hall, the raven branch my song. The moss remembers every foot that crossed this hidden place. The trees remember every king, every mother, every face. Forest keeper, stone receiver, owl touch seer, name believer. They came to ask the grove for blessing, they came to ask for war, but I had heard the roots below, demanding something more. Not blood for pride, not death for fame, not crowns that burn and leave no name. The grove had kept a prophecy beneath its ancient skin, and I was born to hear the door that opened from within. One root for the living, one branch for the dead, one stone for the silence, one owl overhead, one flame for the old gods, one cry for the seer, one breath from the forest and the hidden path appears. So let the sacred branches wave, let every shadow see. I carry not a throne of men, but what the trees gave me. I carry names beneath my tongue, I carry ash and rain, I carry every whispered soul the grove could not contain. I am the daughter of the sacred grove, the child of root and flame. The forest carved me out my blood their own. Daughter of root, daughter of fame, daughter of silence, bearer of name. Daughter of root, daughter of rain, daughter of silence, bearer of name. The grove did not choose me. It remembered me. The owl rose from my shoulder, silent as the dead. The forest fell beneath her wings, the moon became her thread. I closed my eyes beside the stone, but still the world grew wide. For when her shadow crossed the sky, I saw through what she saw inside. The trees were not only trees, the dark was not only night. Every root was full of memory, every star was full of sight. Through her eyes, through the night, hidden fate wakes in light. I saw the fjords like silver wounds cut deep into the land. I saw the bones of ancient halls half buried in the sand. I saw a long ship without fire move across a ghostly sea. Its black sail carried older runes that whispered back to me. I saw dead kings beneath the mountain, still crowned in frost and stone. I saw their hands upon their swords, still guarding what was known. Through the eyes of the owl, I saw what sleeps below. The names beneath the sacred stone, the wounds the dead still know. Through the eyes of the owl, the hidden paths were shown. The forest opened all its veins, and fate became my own. Beside the ashes, holding broken flame, I saw a crown beneath black water, calling out my name. I saw the mothers of the fallen lighting fires in the rain. I saw the warriors without graves walking home again. The owl did not speak in language, she did not cry or plead. She opened every buried door and taught my blood to read. Stone remembers, owl reveals, forest listens, fate unseals. Above the world, above the branches, above the sleeping streams, I saw the old gods turn their faces through the borders of my dreams. One stood where the ravens circled, one wept beneath the pine, one held a horn of coming thunder, one carved my name in time. I was no longer only daughter, I was is known. So let the night lift higher, let the old roots wake below. Let every secret in the forest rise where owl shadows go. I do not command the future, I do not bind the sky, but through the owl the dead have shown me what the gods would not deny. Through the eyes of the owl I saw what sleeps below, the names beneath the sacred stone, the wounds the dead still know. Through the eyes of the owl the more than dark became a map of ash, of blood, of stars, of prophecy and flame. Through the eyes of the owl I saw the storm draw near, and every voice beneath the earth was suddenly clear. Through her eyes, through the night, hidden fate wakes in light. I did not dream it, she showed me. The vision would not fade. The owl had shown the hidden path, the stone had spoken names. I washed my hands in river frost, I touched the sacred ground, but still the runes beneath the stone were moving without sound. Then fire colder than the moon awoke inside my veins, and every name the dead had breathed returned to me again. Under skin, under bone, runes awaken not alone. The heart can feel across my arms, across my chest. The ancient symbols rose, not carved by knife, not drawn by hand, but born from what I chose. The owl watched from the branches, her eyes were pale as snow, and in their light my hidden blood remembered what to know. The runes beneath her skin, the prophecy within, the dead had written looked like falling stars. One rune was shaped like rain. One held the voice of buried kings. One held a mother's pain. One showed a long ship on black water. One showed a crown below. One showed the forest wrapped in fire. One showed the coming snow. I tried to hide them under cloth, but cloth could not conceal the light of every sacred oath the dead had made me feel. Blood remembers, stone returns, owl reveals, old fire burns. I asked the forest why my body, why my breath had name. The branches moved without a wind and whispered through the flame. Because the stone has breathed for you, because the owl has seen, because the dead have found a voice inside the space between. I was no longer only watcher, I was no longer only seer. I was the living door of fate. The old gods had drawn near. One room for the living, one room for the dead. One room for the path no mortal foot has tread. One room for the ocean, one room for the flame. One room for the silence that spoke my hidden name. So let them shine beneath my skin. Let every shadow know I carry what the stone remembers, what roots refuse to show. I carry names no fire could take. I carry storms unseen. I carry all the sacred dead, where blood and fate convene. The runes beneath her skin, the prophecy within. The dead had written through her blood where fate would now begin. The runes beneath her skin, the old gods entering in. The forest gave her breath and sight. The owl gave her wings. The runes beneath her skin, through darkness, root and flame. The priestess did not read the fate. The fate became her name. Under skin, under bone, runes awaken, not alone. Under skin, under bone, runes awaken, not alone. The stone wrote through me, and the dead were no longer silent. Beside the breathing stone, where moss and moonlight meet, the runes were burning under skin. The dead were at my feet. I placed my forehead to the earth. I gave no cry, no claim. I asked the roots to hear my breath. I asked the dark my name. The owl watched from the elder branch, her eyes like winter flame, and through the not pray for golden halls. I did not pray for power. I prayed for every nameless soul still waiting in that hour. I prayed for mothers lost to frost, for children lost to flame, for warriors sleeping without stones, for blood without a name. The branches bent above my head, though no storm crossed the sky. The ground beneath my trembling hands began to softly cry. The forest heard her prayer, the roots began to breathe. The dead below the sacred stone rose softly underneath. The forest heard her prayer, the owl became her flame, and every shadow in the north remembered every name. The old trees did not answer loud, they answered through the ground. 1,000 buried voices moved without a mortal sound. One whispered from the river, one from the fallen pine, one from the blackened stones of halls that vanished out of time. One voice was like a mother, one voice was like a blade, one voice was like a king who died before his oath could fade. Forest listens, stone remembers, owl awakens, fate surrenders. Then all the leaves began to turn, though winter held the land. The ancient grove gave back its breath and placed it in my hand. The dead did not demand my fear, the gods did not demand my tears. They only gave one sacred path hidden through the years. Carry us beyond the storm, carry us beyond the night, carry us where ships return and where the old fires light. One prayer for the living, one prayer for the dead, one prayer for the nameless the cold earth never kept. One breath for the forest, one flame for the seer, one cry from the owl and the old gods draw near. So let the dark roots open, let the sacred branches rise, let every buried soul look up through my awakened eyes. I am not alone in silence, I am not alone in flame. The forest heard my prayer tonight and answered with my name. The forest heard her prayer, the roots began to breathe. The dead below the sacred stone rose softly underneath. The forest heard her prayer, the old gods cried. The sacred stone beneath my hand was breathing through me. The owl looked toward the northern dark, her feathers still as bone. And in the black between her eyes I saw the Drakkar alone. No fire burned upon its deck, no mortal voice was there. Its black sail moved through moonless mist, its prow was carved with prayer. Across the sea, across the flame, the Drakkar comes with hidden names. It crossed the waves without a wind, through water cold and pale. The moon was broken on the fjord beneath its shadowed sail. The runes upon its ancient hull were older than the shore. They spoke of kings without their graves and gods who slept no more. The owl did not turn away, the stone beneath me cried, and every room beneath my skin was burning from inside. I saw the Drakkar in my vision, black sail upon the foam. It crossed the sea of buried names to call the lost ones home. I saw the Drakkar in my vision, where dead stars touched the tide, and all the voices under stone were sailing at its side. Shadowed forms, not living yet not gone. Their faces held the northern frost, their eyes held coming dawn. One carried ash within his hands, one carried broken flame. One wore the crown of no kingdom, but still I knew his name. A woman veiled in raven feathers raised her hand to me, and through the silence of the waves she pointed to the sea. Sail through shadow, sail through shadow, sail through rain, sail through rain. Bring the dead, their names again. Then I saw beyond the water, beyond the blackened sky, a hidden shore where ancient fires had never learned to die. There stood a stone without a forest, there grew a tree without a root. There slept a god beneath the mountain, silent, blind and mute. The Drakkar was no warning, the Drakkar was no dream. It was the path the dead had opened through the northern stream. One sail for the silence, one oar for the flame, one prow for the old gods, one way for the name, one horn through the darkness, one owl in the sky, one Drakkar from the vision where the buried do not across the flame, the Drakkar comes with hidden names. It was not a dream, it was waiting for me. I followed where the Drakkar called, through root, through stone, through rain. The owl flew low above the path where no one speaks a name. The forest thinned beneath the stars, the mountains opened wide, and there beyond the breath of men, the ancient voices cried. No temple stood upon that ground, no golden roof was there, only stones as old as winter, only gods within the air. Stone and shadow, root and flame, old gods whisper without name. Not only wind, the dark was not only sky. The rocks were full of watching eyes that never learned to die. I heard one voice beneath the mountain, deep as buried fire. I heard one voice among the branches, cold with old desire. I heard one voice beyond the water, inside my blood say, you have come home. Where the old gods still speak, the stone begins to breathe. The Owl Priestess hears the dead awaken underneath. Where the old gods still speak, the roots remember all the names beneath the northern earth. Rise softly when they call. I saw no faces in the mist, no thrones of shining bone, yet every shadow in that place was older than a throne. The rooms beneath my skin grew bright, but gave no mortal light. They answered to the unseen hands that shaped the first cold night. The owl landed on the stone, her eyes were moons of frost, and through her gaze the ancient gods returned what time had lost. Speak through thunder, speak through rain, speak through feathers, speak through name. They did not ask for worship, they did not ask for fear. They spoke of what was hidden, of what was drawing near. Ash shall rise with feathers, stone shall open wide, the dead shall walk through memory, the sea shall turn the tide. I knelt before the breathing stone, not broken, not afraid. For when the old gods spoke through dark, my hidden path was made. mountain, one God in the sea, one God in the raven wing, one God under tree, one voice in thunder, one voice in flame, one loud in darkness, carrying my name. So let the stones awaken, let the roots unseal, let every hidden god of old speak what the dead still feel. I am the ear beneath the branches, I am the breath between, I am the one the owl has led, where gods are never seen, where the old gods still speak, the stone begins to breathe, the owl priestess hears the dead, awaken underneath, where the old gods still speak, the northern stars descend, the living dead and ancient gods are bound through her again. Where the old gods still speak, the prophecy takes flame, and every shadow in the north remembers her true name. Stone and shadow, root and flame, old gods whisper without name. I heard them in the silence, and the silence answered. Spoken, broken fire, not loud, not clear, not kind. Their words were carved in falling ash and hidden in my mind. The owl stood on the breathing stone, her feathers dark with rain, and every shadow in the north began to speak again. I saw the ash rise from the ground, I saw the feathers fall, I saw the dead beneath the roots awaken to the call. Ash and feather, stone and flame, dead ones whisper her hidden name. The first sign came from the forest where no leaf dared to move. The second came from blackened holes the living could not prove. The third sign came from frozen waves where Drakkar shadows passed. The fourth sign came from buried kings whose silence could not last. The fifth sign burned beneath my skin, a rune no hands had made. And when the owl opened both her eyes, the old gods were not afraid. This is the prophecy of ash and feathers, written where the dead still breathe. The owl priestess hears the names that sleep beneath the said, remember her name. I saw a tree without a root. I saw a crown beneath the water, silent, cold and mute. I saw the Drakkar split the darkness, its black sail full of stars. I saw the souls of ancient seers walk through open scars. A feather fell upon the stone, an ash spark touched my hand, and through that sign the hidden road was open through the land. Read the ash, follow feather, wake the stone, bind together. The prophecy did not promise peace, it did not promise light. It spoke of what must be restored before the coming night. The dead shall rise through memory, the storm shall breathe once more. The owl shall guide the chosen one beyond the northern shore. One feather for the watcher, one ash for the slave, one stone for the silent, one flame for the name, one owl in the darkness, one Drakkar on the sea, one priestess at the threshold of what must come to be. Return where old prophecies lie. I will not flee the vision, I will not close my eyes for what the owners show tonight. The North shall recognize. This is the prophecy of ash and feathers, written where the dead still that sleep beneath the leaves. This is the prophecy of ash and feathers, through root, through storm, through flame. The old stone opened in the dark and gave the world her name. This is the prophecy of ash and feathers, the final sign revealed. The dead, the gods, the owl, the stone have broken every seal. So ash and feather, stone and flame, dead ones whisper her hidden name. The prophecy was waiting, and I heard it. Drakkar called through root, through stone, through rain. The owl flew low above the path where no one speaks a name. The forest thinned beneath the stars, the mountains opened wide, and there beyond the breath of men, the ancient voices cried. No temple stood upon that ground, no golden roof was there, as old as winter, only gods within the air. Stone and shadow, root and flame, old gods whisper without name. Not only wind, the dark was not only sky. The rocks were full of watching eyes that never learned to die. I heard one voice beneath the mountain, deep as buried fire. I heard one voice among the branches, cold with old desire. I heard one voice beyond the water, inside my blood say, you have come home. Where the old gods still speak, the stone begins to breathe. The owl priestess hears the dead awaken underneath. Where the old gods still speak, the roots remember all the names beneath the northern earth. Rise softly when they call. I saw no faces in the mist, no thrones of shining bone, yet every shadow in that place was older than a throne. The rooms beneath my skin grew bright, but gave no mortal light. They answered to the unseen hands that shaped the first cold night. The owl landed on the stone, her eyes were moons of frost, and through her gaze the ancient gods returned what time had lost. Speak through thunder, speak through rain, speak through feathers, speak through name. They did not ask for worship, they did not ask for fear. They spoke of what was hidden, of what was drawing near. Ash shall rise with feathers, stone shall open wide. The dead shall walk through memory, the sea shall turn the tide. I knelt before the breathing stone, not broken, not afraid. For when the old gods spoke through dark, my hidden path was made. One God in the mountain, one God in the sea, one God in the raven wing, one God under tree. One voice in thunder, one voice in flame, one owl in darkness carrying my name. So let the stones awaken, let the roots unseal, let every hidden god of old speak what the dead still feel. I am the ear beneath the branches, I am the breath between, I am the one the owl has led, where gods are never seen. Where the old gods still speak, the stone begins to breathe. The owl priestess hears the dead awaken underneath. Where the old gods still speak, the northern stars descend. The living dead and ancient gods are bound through her again. Where the old gods still speak, the prophecy takes flame, and every shadow in the north remembers her true name. Stone the silence answered.